Welcome to our channel. If you like carnivores, camper vans and random disagreements, you're in the right place. If, however, you've come here for the end of van life, aliens in our back garden, or a visit from MI5, none of that happened. Really sorry. We're just checking out to see if clickbait works. So, it would appear that while I've been at work, the Hobbit has been extremely busy. Could you tell us what you've done, dear?
Well, yeah, first of all, this the weak hinges on this cooker and splashback thing, so I made up a little bracket there. There's a catch that fits through the hole, allows that to come down. Hey, and then just pull it all the way through, and they are. That's in place.
You have...
I've given the sink and the cooker a good clean, and while I was at it, I've given the fridge a nice clean and disinfect.
It's nice to have a clean fridge.
It is indeed. The reversing mirror is now in place. 4 holes, and I put in 4 captive nuts, sunk them into the holes, and then fixed the mirror up using its standard fasteners.
What about fanny one?
The fan has had a new motor. And now it's in turbo mode. But I think she needs realigning here on this pivot to cause the
vent to open.
Door card is all back on the door.
And why did you have to take the door card off of the door?
Because it wouldn't open from the inside.
And now it does open from the inside.
This catch works and you can open the windows, but this catch was broken and it's going to be harder to find than dragon's teeth. So I've drilled some holes, made a little bracket, put an extension on and fixed it permanently, so that window will not open, but also no one can get in.
And what's your next job?
The next job is making sure that this sits up here nicely and doesn't fall about all over the place.
And how are you going to do that?
For which I am going to make a length of webbing with 2 press studs on either end. And do it nice and simply.
I'm just going to stick it into the press studs that were
there
already
are press studs
there
that are
from
already
the curtain.
in place, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about those.
Okay, do you want to go and get your webbing?
I want to tighten this up first.
That's a good idea.
There you are. Tighten them all up while I'm here.
Could put a bit of lube on that.
ACF 50, nothing but the best. Ooh. The likelihood is this one will stay in permanently.
Well, this one should stay in permanently as well. We've no need to take the strapping off, really.
It might do. I have prepared the strap, so...
If you could go and get the strap, that would be awesome. Do you need a whack whack? Okay, let's go and fit it.
And as if by magic,
Where is it?
we have this strap. nicely in there.
Oh, that'll do.
And that stops that from falling about. And that'll stay in
Sit
place.
down. Have a seat.
Ta-da.
Oh, that slid out.
That needs probably a bit of Velcro on the bottom to stop.
It's not just that. It's I've put all of the window coverings underneath the seat, so that makes it quite slidey.
But there you are. That's the work for today.
You've done a bloody good job.
I've put some. There were some holes in the floor because there's some bolts taken out. So I've lubricated and I'm putting the bolts back in. That stops dirt and grime being thrown up and making that a bit of a pain.
Are you a happy hobbit?
It's okay. Yes, I'm quite happy, and I've been to the dentist.
Oh, well done. Were they taking pictures of your teeth because something terrible's wrong?
Yes.
What's terribly is wrong?
I've got a canine that's starting to go on the inside, and when it does go, they can't remove it. It's got to be done at a hospital. And I've got one on this side which is distorted. That one's creating phantom pains from now and again, and that has also got to be removed at a hospital. The only good point is when they refer me to the hospital, it'll be done on the NHS.
Well, that's a good thing. How long do you think before you got full dentures?
No, I don't want them.
Oh,
I won't lose them. The rest of my teeth are in perfect order.
What's left of the rest of your teeth?
And the other tricky thing, which again I've been referred to the hospital, is
your tongue's gone a bit funny.
The little protrusion on the tongue. Yeah.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
That thing.
Yeah, I said I'd noticed that.
Yeah, and so did they. That is a distended blood vessel in the tongue. Quite a big one, right near the surface. It must not break.
Good grief, because if it was me, I'd be trying to pop it.
No.
No. I mean, it's a good job you didn't.
I could have serious bleeding problems if that goes. So I've got to be a bit careful now until I'm in the hospital appointment to maybe having to have surgery on my tongue.
And your cancer update is that you still have
I've got a
cancer.
massive great big hole. Yeah, I still got it. Yeah, it doesn't want to leave me alone. But it's got a massive hole in it, the big one, and it's got a crispy outer crust, which may or may not be troublesome. But they're quite confident, and the next scan is in about 3 to 4 months. The 3 smaller tumours, which are below 10 millimetres, haven't grown. So that they're of no consequence, and when they are, they can zap those. So yes, yeah, you
So we've gone from thinking that you might die in a couple of months to me having to put all my plans of buying a house in Wales off.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. No, obviously I'd rather have you.
I'll try harder. No, it's all on hold. But you've got to be a bit careful with these things. I mean, the big boy tumour wasn't a problem until it decided to put its big girl pants on and get a growth spurt, which happened alarmingly quickly. And that could happen with either of the 3 smaller tumours that I'm still carrying about with me. But let's not worry about it. Let's.
But I mean, on the upside, most of your liver's dead, so it's not got much to eat.
No, it's not got a lot to keep it. But in the third that's any good, that's where they are.
Oh right, they're not in the dead bit.
They're not on the fibrotic bits. They've got nothing to live on. So yeah.
All right then. So we're as happy as we can be in the situation.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. And I've been busying, and been out on the bike and just fiddling about with this. And now I'm going to have a rest.
Oh, you deserve it.
Yeah.
I'll have a rest too, because I'm exhausted just looking at everything that you've done.
But what you can do before you go for your rest is have it etched in stone that this is where you want this seat to be, so we can screw the bleeder to the floor.
Yeah.
And screw the bleeder to the floor.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure where else you thought we were going to put it.
No.
But yes.
I don't know. I'm not doing anything without you nodding.
Well, yeah, it needs to go there.
So that is it, to the floor there. Then we can start putting the bits and bobs and that inside there.
Oh, the awning fell apart when we went to open it, so I want that off.
Yeah.
So that is just a piece of crap, really. This is what the awning looks like. I never wanted a bloody awning anywhere.
Anyway, the downside of that is this bus is built by Nissan and is incredibly well put together. And the awning was put on, and then the inside was done. So
the angle grinder's coming out.
No.
Why not?
Angle grind where? You've got to take the inside out to get to the back bolts.
Well, no, we can angle grind the stuff from the outside. Then the bolts will just fall in between.
There's nothing to put your angle grinder on. If you're going to angle grind anything, you've got to do it from the back.
Well, we can't get all that off.
So unfortunately, it has to stay there. But to get it off,
nope.
Well, if you angle grind it, one mistake and
one mistake, and you've put a little groove in the fiberglass which you can fill.
It's not mounted to the fiberglass; it's mounted to the metal shell.
Right, then one mistake, and you put a little groove in the metal shell, and you can fix that.
The best way to do it is to strip out the inside, get access to the bolts, just undo it and take it off, and then plug the holes.
Do you have any idea how that is fixed to the side of the van?
No, but you'd have a fantastic idea once this trim panel's taken off here.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think that is attached behind here?
The attachments for that are hidden by that. I bet you £1 to a rain of pig's pudding.
And that's above this level though,
but we've still got
the
to see
awning.
the cupboards may have to come out and everything.
I don't think we need to go that far. I'm all for having a look at it, taking off everything that we can, like the actual pull-out awning, because that comes out. Take that off and then have a look inside at the mechanism, see if we can take the mechanism apart. I'm all for doing that.
You don't want the awning?
Take the mechanism apart so you can strip absolutely everything you can from the outside off and see if there is anything that we can just grind off to get rid of it. Just to have a look. I love you. Let's go and have a rest. I'll tell you what though, it's a right old flipping palaver getting in and out of this van. This is where the step is. That's it, down there in the corner. I'm going to have to work out a way to do this because I just look like an elephant trying to fit in a mini. It's ridiculous. Now I've got to try and work out how I can position you guys so that you can see me cleaning this van. This, I don't know if you can see what a state it is. It's disgusting. That, you can barely see the dials. I mean, you can see the dials, but that's minging. Yeah, so I've got quite a bit of cleaning to do. That's minging. All of that is minging. All under here, minging. I have to move the lambkins out of the way so that I can clean all of this dash. All of that's minging. The seats are not brilliant, but I've sat on worse. So yeah, that's what I've got to do now, and I've got to try and position you so you can see what it is I am doing. Oh, a handy roll. I think I've got the hang of it. You have to hang on to the door and then stand on the step. I didn't look too bad getting in and out then. All sorts of little buttons here, I don't know what they do. What's that? What do you think that is? On, off, don't know what that is. There's a thing there, don't know what that is. I don't think the AC works, but it does get a nice bit of cold air coming through. That's better than nothing. Oh my god, these are terrible. That's the visors. I actually thought they were mouldy or something, but clearly not. That can only be a good thing. Oh my god. That's awful. Yep, that were pretty bad. I don't know if you can see me cleaning this handbrake. It's probably best you can't. It's a little suggestive. Well, that turned the water dirty quick. Shut up! You're still doing it. Whoa, 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 stop it. That's really annoying. One thing I hate about washing a van, well, it's a good thing in a way, but one thing I hate about it is when you clean bits and then find like bits that need fixing. So all the way around the door and the door hole, as well as the bottom of the door, you can see that it's been treated for rust, but it does need all rubbing back and treating again. So I suppose it's a good job I've washed it and found that. But it just adds to the list of things that you've got to do. God, the people getting in and out of here have had mucky hands. Look at that. If you're looking at it, I don't know where it's pointing. Right, I have to sit there, lammies. Just so you can see how bad the visors were. So that's the one I've just cleaned. I don't know how well you can see that. That is what it looked like. So, what we've got here is this cover plate that has just been basically laying over there. There were some bolt holes, but we had no bolts to go in there and the bolts didn't have anything to screw into anywhere. So Steve is inserting some threads with his thread inserter, and then he's going to pop some bolts in there. If he doesn't throw them on the floor down those little gaps, that could happen. It went outside. It didn't go outside, it just went down there. Got some Velcro over here. Does it reach the Velcro?
It should do.
Does a little bit. Oh yeah, you have to give it a bit of a shove. There we go. That's beautiful, that is.
Right.
That's gorgeous.
Let's see. Battery cover in place.
How far back does that seat go? No, I mean laying back. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, it's not staying there. Why not? You say no, like, did I expect it to? Well, yes, actually, I did expect it to. Is that you done then?
That's that done, yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's the same tool I used to put the, what's it in? That thing, the mirror.
The mirror. Oh, I say. You are wonderful. A very handy hobbit. So the hobbit and I are going away in the camper van for our first time ever to Stratford, to the Camper Life Stratford extravaganza. So there will be, it's a carnival theme. I don't think we're going to get themed up. There's 100 trade stands. That's a lot. Camper jumble zone, speaker sessions, camper workshop, self-build swap shop, bouncy castle rides, face painting, fun fair, live entertainment all weekend, over 40 YouTubers stroke influencers to meet. We're YouTubers, we are definitely not influencing anybody. Bushcraft for kids, field of dreams, display vehicles. They're all the like posh ones that have been done really nice. And a Camper's Got Talent free competition for the Sunday evening. I'm not entirely sure what that entails, but anyway, it's at the Stratford racecourse, and that's where we're going to be next weekend, and I am thoroughly looking forward to it, especially seeing our really good friends Chris and Heather, who we don't get to see very often, and always enjoy their company. I will of course be videoing quite a lot of it, so that's going to be something to look forward to. We bought a van and now we're actually going away in a van. Awesome! I would like to thank you all for watching this. If you could like, subscribe if you haven't, and it would be awesome if you would just leave a comment. Thanks ever so much. Bye bye.